Alright, what's up everybody? It has been a while since I've had a car related video on my YouTube channel. As you guys have seen, I've been doing a lot of other work, kind of following a passion and not just making car content. But today we have a good reason to make car content. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw this. If you don't follow me on Instagram, check it out. It's right here on the screen. Give me a follow. So obviously maybe you either came from Instagram and saw that I was going to post a video today, or maybe you don't follow me on Instagram, or you just stumbled upon this video. But yes, I got a new car, as you guys can tell from the thumbnail and title what it is. We're not going to procrastinate on that, but I just want to explain a little bit before we go into the car, which is right here to my left. So basically, almost 2 years ago, I bought the 2017 Subaru Crosstrek. I bought that car as a certified pre-owned with like 4,300 miles, and I did love that car. It served me very well. It was a 5-speed manual, and it was all around a great car. It was great in the snow, absolutely amazing in the snow, and that was the first year of owning it. And then this past winter, we didn't even get snow. I think we got a total of like 2 inches over the entire winter, 4 inches, something like that. Unrelated, but I found myself initially buying that car to use it as a Subaru. I intended on going hiking, not really off-roading, but using it as an outdoorsy type of car, and I found myself not. I just drive a lot. I drive a lot for work, and I do a lot of driving. So basically, I bought this car yesterday, brand new, with 14 miles on it, and right now it's at almost 230, and exactly 210 miles of that 230 was within the first 24 hours of owning the car, because the dealership that I bought it from was nowhere near my house. I went with my boss because he told me that he bought one of these cars, and he bought a black one, which I got to drive, and he's like, let's go see if they have the white one, because I was out there for work with him, and we had a little bit of a break, so we went to the dealership. They ended up appraising my Subaru, and I ended up walking away with this car, which is awesome. I'm super stoked on it. And I'm always totally transparent. I did not buy this car in cash. I finance, and I actually got 0% financing, which is amazing because my previous interest rate on the Crosstrek was 7.9%, and my payment on that was $442 a month. This now went down to about $330, which is fine with me. That was a main reason for me getting rid of the Crosstrek. That car, when I traded it in, had 35,500 and some change. So it was getting up there in mileage. I was obviously still paying the same. I was considering refinancing. But overall, I loved the car. I liked the car, but I wasn't like in love with it. I feel like it didn't really suit me too well. And honestly, that car in general with the automatic is pretty good with gas mileage. But it was about 27.5 on average for me, which compared to some cars, that's pretty decent. But with it being a 5-speed on the highway, you know, cruising down 83, because I have to drive almost an hour for work, I'm at about 32 to 3,500 RPMs on the highway, and it was honestly awful. The car made a lot of road noise. I could hear everything, and I finally got into something sleeker, quieter, and even better on fuel. So yeah, let's get into it.
I'm really fucking with all of your energy. Highly pursued, but I don't let it get to me. They say the start of us might be the end of me. I don't read minds, but I see signs. Johnny and June and we walking the line. Remember you best with a streak, cause I'm bound for the spring. I got hella respect for you doing your thing. Couple of drinks, we get drunk off the Jama, you mad. Passive aggressive, a hook in the jail. I gotta fix it whenever you're sad. Baby, I'm doing the best that I can. You know I gotta make good on the vision.
Alright, so here it is, the 2020 Jetta R Line. Just to get right into it, I know some people probably were like, why didn't you get the GLI? And honestly, I really wasn't looking for a performance-oriented car. In my opinion, I feel like I'd want to end up modifying the GLI, and I get all weird about having like a car that I don't fully own that's financed and messing with it and screwing with warranty. Like I want a good daily driver to get me around safely and comfortably, and I have the Rabbit for the weekends, so to some people that doesn't make any sense, but for me it makes total sense. But yeah, so it's finished in pure white. I'm a sucker for white cars. I've never owned a white car, but I've always liked white cars. And the R Line comes with some pretty cool features. So basically this is a cross between the base model and the GLI, and it comes with certain features that aren't featured on either of the cars. So let's just go over that really quick. It comes with the black front end, the grille is black, the side mirrors are black, the roof is black, and the antenna is actually also black. Comes with some pretty cool accents. It pretty much gives a nice contrast to the car. You don't have the full chrome grille like you would on the base model. On the GLI it is black, and you also, pretty much like any of the contrast that most people do when they get, like, you know, wraps, they usually do black mirrors, black roof, which this already has, which is super nice. And yeah, underneath the hood is a 1.4 liter turbo. Makes about 150 horsepower. It is nothing fancy. It's like 181 foot-pounds of torque, which is pretty nice. It's, you know, having that turbo and lower RPMs, like, it's coming from the Crosstrek, it's a huge difference, which is exactly what I was looking for. And then my favorite part, which I'm still getting used to, is the interior. It is the two-toned white and black. It's super elegant looking. It's very fancy for what the car is, which I really like. And, you know, I'm still getting used to sitting lower, and I feel like I'm actually in a car, versus the Crosstrek was kind of, obviously it's a crossover. It was a mix between a car and an SUV. I felt like I was in a small pickup truck with the position that I sat. One of my favorite things is this leather wrap steering wheel that's actually heated, so I'm sure this winter I'll be using that. It's just got a really nice feel to it. And like I said, this is a 6-speed manual transmission, which is great. The things that I'm getting used to is the push to start. I've never had anything push to start. And the electronic parking brake. I'm used to having a handbrake. So those are some of the things I'm getting used to. Some of the cool features is that sunroof or moonroof or whatever you call that. And actually when you retract it, it's like the entire top portion of the roof slides back. It's pretty cool looking. Again, something I didn't have in any of my other cars because it's something that I didn't really care about a whole lot. And also another cool feature, which I honestly can't tell you how many times this would be used, but the back seats are actually heated as well. Pretty interesting for a sedan. That's just, I feel like you don't really, that's usually an SUV type of thing. But yeah, so far I absolutely love this car. It is super quiet. There's like no road noise coming from it, and it's very, very smooth to drive. I'm very happy with my purchase. This was just a quick video on this car, so I wanted to show you guys in depth. I'll probably have a much more in-depth walk around, like a good 15-minute video showing you guys everything. But for now, I'm trying to get to know the car and enjoy the car. And of course, now it's raining as soon as I go to finally make a video on it, because this is day 2 of having it. But I'm glad I finally got to it, and I finally shot some photos last night, so look out on the Instagram for those. They're pretty sweet. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And thank you guys for watching, and just hit subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, because I'm definitely going to have a couple more videos on this car in the near future. So thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.